It's been a year since I started releasing my original music, and there's many things that have happened that were quite unexpected. First off, ageism. I've gotten a lot of comments like, since I'm a mom, I shouldn't be doing creative things or putting myself out there, that I just need to stay in my lane. I've got also, though, a lot of people that have thought it's really cool that I may be middle-aged and starting to do something. So, I don't know, it's been unexpected, but cool. And I really don't care either way what they think, so whatever. I really underestimated how hard it would be to tell my story. It's something that I've sat on for like 10 plus years, and writing music about it was one thing and it was so healing, but then to actually talk about it, to really break the silence around what I've been through and learn actually from other women what they've been through, and other men as well. I just was totally blindsided by, I don't know, just the effect of that. It has totally shifted my world. I think it's given me a lot of empathy. There's a lot of hurting people out there that keep their inner world a secret and no one knows what they're going through behind closed doors. It's been giving me a lot of freedom to finally share what I have been just sitting on for the last 10 plus years. When we keep secrets, they fester inside of us, and telling the truth and giving voice and light to those dark places is healing, and it's good. And so I encourage anyone else who's hurting, find a safe place, a safe person, a pastor, a therapist, whoever it is, and start telling your truth. Start telling people what's been going on so that light and air can be brought into that dark, festering place, and God can heal you. Part of what's kept me silent for so long is I was really afraid of repercussions, and had to really figure out how to tell my story while honoring other people that were involved. And I had to actually, I think, wait too until I was healed enough that it wasn't about revenge. It wasn't about getting back at anyone. And I'm at that place now where I've released it and forgiven, and the intention is no longer to harm anyone or to get back at them. It's about my freedom, it's about my truth, and it's about setting other people free. I have been surprised at the number of people who have come out of the woodworks who are a little nervous about what I might say or not say. I've had a couple instances where people have come forward and are like, please don't say my name, please be honoring. And I've done nothing, to make them think that I would do otherwise, in my opinion. But I think still there's that fear there, like, she might out me, she has dirt on me. And so that's not what this is about at all. It's not my intention. And so, I've just been surprised though at how other people have reacted, and as well how freeing it's been to tell my story. It's been good. Confronting my fear of failure and my fear of what other people think has totally caught me off guard. I did not realize what a problem I had with that. I've been in active therapy for a couple years now, like really digging deep and excavating and just cleaning house. And something that I've really delved into is my people pleasing. And I did not realize what a big factor that was in my life and how I operated and the stories I tell myself, and just how prevalent it was in my life. So that's completely changed how I see the world, how I operate, how I make the decisions. I've really broken free of a lot of that. And of course it's hardwired, so it's something I'm constantly dealing with and constantly aware of, but it's been amazing to be set free of that more. I believe our fight isn't against flesh and blood, that there are spiritual principalities at work all around us. And so a big thing that I have underestimated is how much spiritual warfare, me telling the truth, me breaking free, would stir up. There has been some really crazy things that have happened the last year spiritually, but I've felt very protected and held and loved and cherished through it. And I've just grown closer to the Lord, and I've just been amazed how he's carried me through. Had witches send me letters. I've had all kinds of really weird stuff happen. I believe in that side of things though, the spiritual is active more than I think we even realize. Yeah, didn't expect that. And lastly, as I've become more vocal about what I've been through and the abuse that I've recovered from, I've been really surprised that within this community, there are some people who are kind of competitive. And as I've spoken at events or sang at events, it's been more than once I've had someone come up to me after and they're like, well, it wasn't that bad. And they've kind of compared their story to mine. And one lady even point blank told me, my story was way worse than yours. And I was like, I'm so sorry that it was. And one, I'm not telling my full story because half the stuff is nobody's business. And it's just not productive. Two, why are we comparing stories? I feel like trauma is trauma. pain is pain and we should be healing it regardless of the severity. So that has been something that's really surprised me, and it seems kind of more prevalent than I realized, that people are comparing war stories, and I guess just people are broken units still, and that's part of their journey, but I've been really surprised by that. I've been surprised at how long it's taken me in between songs to get a new song out. I think that's part of the spiritual side. There's been some crazy life stuff happening for me that I had to take a step back and deal with. But new music is coming in April. I'm so excited. It's scheduled. So it's been a crazy year. It's been a year of growing. It's been a year of stretching. It's been a good year, I think, overall. We'll just keep on keeping on. So let's keep growing and learning and leveling up and growing closer to God and getting more free.